Heart issues can strike at any time with no warning. They often require serious surgeries to fix them. In today's Health Watch, Local 5's Caitlin Corbett tells us one guy was able to get back on his feet with new technology.
Troy Servatius wasn't prepared to find out his heart wasn't working properly and that he'd need a pacemaker to keep things in check. But thanks to the cutting-edge technology and the cardiology team at Aurora Baycare, he was back to his life in no time.
I started getting really tired like a month before I passed out. And then I was just walking from one room to another and tipped over. Woke up, felt fine, went back to work.
These unexplained bouts of passing out would lead to something much worse for Troy Servatius. He passed out at the wheel and crashed his vehicle.
They sent me home that night, went to bed, got up about 4 o'clock, didn't feel right, and I drove myself to the ER. The ER doctor said, "You're going to Green Bay to get a pacemaker."
Servatius was told the bottom portion of his heart wasn't working properly and he'd need a pacemaker to regulate its rhythm. Owning his own construction business, he was worried about the recovery time, how life would change after. But lucky for Servatius, the team at Aurora Baycare had the perfect option, a leadless pacemaker, a small self-contained device that has no leads or wires connecting it to the heart.
When it comes to leadless devices, we afford patients the opportunity of pacing depending on their pacing needs. We minimize the need for an incision, a wound. There's different restrictions. Leadless pacemakers are actually implanted from a femoral approach most of the time. So we go up through a vein in the groin space. And while there are some restrictions in the first few weeks, long term there's a little more freedom of movement, less worry about wound healing and, for some patients, cosmetic purposes.
A leadless pacemaker was a no-brainer for Servatius, who got right back to work and is feeling better than ever.
I can work 12 hours a day and then go do stuff and it doesn't bother me anymore. Where before I couldn't walk from here to the door, I'd fall over because I'm tired, winded. So it's great to be back.
To take a heart health quiz, visit Aurora Baycare's website. And that's our Health Watch. For Local 5 News, I'm Caitlin Corbett.